Hey guys, we're gonna do a vlog on this one because unfortunately I have some bad news. Um, I cannot stress what I'm about to say enough. Back your data up. Doesn't matter if you're putting it on a really large external hard drive and then powering that drive off. Back your data up. Uh, We're doing some upgrading to the server today, which is sitting right here in front of me on the floor. Was actually upgrading the controller card in it so we could put larger drives in, and we hit a big snag. During the changeover, I ran tests, everything, made sure my data was going to be safe with, other drives and everything. Everything looked very good, very promising. I recently picked up an H700 Dell controller for RAID for the server to kind of give her a little more life. This presented a big problem. I have a drive that's 3 terabytes. I'm currently over here, as you can see, I've got our new test bed bench set up over here by DIY. I'll actually be doing a review on that at some point. I know that Paul from Paul's Hardware did one originally on Newegg, so I figured, it's been so long, I'll do one. Why not? But we've possibly lost, I've possibly lost anywhere from 18 to 17 years possible worth of data. Definitely in the 10 range. To give you guys an idea, I graduated high school in 2004. Started doing this in 2006, 2007, so I possibly lost a good 10 years worth of data. Now, granted, I keep a backup somewhere with someone else. They are aware that I have lost possibly the entire drive. I'm going to have to get drives at this point. A few years ago, I ran into a similar problem with a couple of 1.5s. That gave birth to an emergency go get 2 drives. These are 2 Western Digital Green 2 terabyte drives. They have been serving purpose well. However, at this point, because we are upgrading the RAID controller to control the drives, and it's actually a nice, really upgrade, we're looking into replacing all 8 drives at this rate. The reason I'm looking to replace all 8 now is if I do what I am more than likely gonna do, I'm gonna perform a RAID 6. Hopefully, I can keep an eye on things, maybe look better, and kind of have things move smoother in the process of everything else. That means if I have a drive going bad, I can just order another one, or I can try and get a couple extras. I can have up to 2 fail on a RAID 6. With as much data as even the YouTube videos are starting to really accumulate data on their drive, and that's a 500. And we've only been at it for 3 months, maybe 4 months now. That being said, I cannot, I just, guys, I'm pretty heated still. I really am. I am beyond, You know, this is me being angry. I'm way up here beyond pissed off. That's how upset I am right now over this. I do hope, because the system was Linux, that I'm running a program in Linux right now, hopefully to recover it enough to get the data out. At this point in time, it is damage control. You guys do not want to have to go through this. I cannot stress it enough. Back it up. Sadly, I've only got one backup of this, and this is with another person. I've actually lost data in this if I can't recover it. I really have. I actually had more than him, because we had not synced the systems in forever. We're going to be moving to a different file system if we do this. We're going to be moving a lot of stuff about. You know, I had this scare once with a OS drive. Partition went missing. I was able to recover the partition by command in Linux. Enough to get the few files I needed out, because I don't keep much in the server's OS drive. You know, I was able to do enough there. Get the information out. The drive's sitting on a shelf over here. That being said, guys, I can't stress it enough. I mean, to give you guys an idea, because I'm on the webcam right now, we had a read error at 217 to 253 of sector 12, if I'm reading this right. So cylinders 217 to 253, block 12, we had a read error. It literally popped up a read error. Logical block address was 350-2055. To give you an idea as to where it's at, it's near the beginning of the drive. I'm hoping to force everything to move. It's already, according to the smart on the drive, it's already relocated 112 sectors, possibly more. I'm hoping to rebuild everything enough to get the data out. I really am. You know, I'm using the biggest powerhouse I have right now of a system to really just do this. If I can get that partition recovered, and, you know, even if I find out later on certain files are just fragmented and destroyed, I can replace a file. It's not hard. But to replace 1.4 terabytes of files, that's a nightmare. I've got about a terabyte and a half sitting with my buddy. He is aware of it. I'm looking at additional drives. To give you guys an idea as to what I'm looking at here. I'm going to pull this up and give you another screen here, just to hopefully calm me down. RAID calculator. I like this one. It actually does a very good job. We're going to do 8 by 2000. We're going to set up RAID 6 for double parity. That leaves me about 12 terabytes. Now, if I do it in 3 terabytes, it gives me about 18. A little more than what I've had. Now, keep in mind that would be me partitioning out and everything else. I just don't like doing stuff like that. But to give you guys another idea, I'll give you this one. Okay, to do 4 terabytes, it's going to cost me $309. Again, these are free shipping, so it's fine. Now, to have the 2 terabytes sit at the 4 terabytes, it's going to cost me $60 more. Now, if I do this by 8 drives, that's almost $1,000. $1,000 I don't have. If I do this one by 8, which to my understanding, my new controller can handle it. We don't know yet. They're limiting me at 5. So this is going to be well over $1,000 just for these alone. So I mean, the lesser of two evils would be here. However, you know, I do get asked, why don't you go SAS drives, so on and so forth, because they are not cheap. In fact, they are quite insanely expensive. You know, right now I'm just sorting out, you know, drive specs and stuff and everything else like that. In fact, I'll include the SAS in here to give you guys an idea. And I really want them all at 7,200, but price doesn't seem to be helping. Now, this is a Seagate Barracuda 3 terabyte 7200 at $134.99, $7 off with the promo code. Okay, fine. That's a SATA drive. Let's go to SAS. A 3 terabyte serial attached SCSI drive from Toshiba is $189. The 2 terabyte is more expensive. You know, I mean, guys, to even go with 4 of these, I'm just doing this for shits and giggles, that's $756. Come on now. I mean, it gets expensive damn quick. Now, I'm going to put my SATA back in here because, you know, something did catch my eye. I'm wondering what Newegg will let me get away with here. They're limiting me to 5 here as well. Now, what I am going to do is go back, get the promo code here. Because again, this is a limited offer. As you can see, that's $2,000 in the cart right now. Yeah, just to update everything. Alright, that saves me $35. Okay, we know that these are going to be 774, but we know that 8 of these are going to be 719. So I'm removing that. Removing that. And open this. Remove that. Yeah, that brings me to $639.95. I mean, it's not actually a bad deal. You know, it's got a 2-year warranty. I'm really not happy about that, but oh well. Yeah, I mean, this is 5 drives. You know, let me see if it'll let me add another 5 to my cart. No, it won't. It won't let me do it! So, to give you an idea, $639. Well, here, let's do it this way. Because I have a way to get 8. Okay, we're going to call it 511. So we'll call it 512. That's $1,000. Right out the gate. $1,000. We're at 2%, so we're going to find out. We just got to find out at this point. You guys have fun. Back up your data. Don't pull a Donald. I'm being serious. Don't pull a me. I was honestly thinking a couple days ago I was going to split the information up between 2 drives, if not more, and just pull it all off that 3 terabyte because that stuff is definitely important. So you guys have fun. Take it easy. Don't hurt no one. And don't hurt yourself working on a computer. So, I'm going to get back to watching this data recovery.